Time for baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the L.A. Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. Freddie Tennis, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, there's sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs.
Seager.
Grounded back up the middle. Palmer takes it in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm hoping to see Justin Turner turn it around. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal. Only 3 ABs. But it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Stepping in, Andrew Toles. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its HR. These Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead. But comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Standing in, Rodrigo Cardona. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one. Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And another foul ball. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is flared out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Mason Helm will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What's your take on him, H?
Well, our starting pitcher today is making his major league debut. You can only imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues.
So digging in now, Jacob Palmer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now here's the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box now, Danny De La Cruz. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 0-1 delivery. A high fastball is in there.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. De La Cruz is retired, 2 down now. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I think everyone's wondering what's up with Bryce Harper. He had almost 100 runs batted in a year ago, so I think maybe he's putting some pressure on himself to repeat that kind of production, and it's just not happening. Sometimes you just have to go back to basics and focus on having quality ABs.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Lewis, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Matt, it's early, but man, he looks dialed in. 2 Ks right away, the 1 and 2 hitter, and now he's going after the 3 hitter like he's a 9 hitter. He's got great stuff going.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Gonna be a tough play, and a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We are still scoreless. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Alan Hansen.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. In now is Yasiel Puig. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through. A base hit. Hansen rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
So stepping in, Jock Peterson. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Ready with the 1-1. Puig off for second. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Lewis is there, and he's got it for the first out.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Third baseman.
And in the outfield, you got Jason Hayward. He can play anywhere out there. Go get him. He's got a tremendous arm, and he's always around the baseball, it seems. It always finds him, and he makes the plays.
Digging in, Justin Turner. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch misses low. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And we see there that they're currently ranked third best in that category in the NL. Runner at second here with one man out. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's stolen base number 8 on the campaign. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The 2-2 one more time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 8th. First baseman, Kike Hernandez.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. And that's over 2-1.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
The 2-1 on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And a full count now, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Puig rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Well, that's a nice RBI hit right there, and it gives them a 2-0 lead early. When you get good pitchers, man, you got to take it to them and take them out of the game early before they settle in.
Standing in now, Mason Helm, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Nationals nothing. So striding in, James Kaplan.
Leading
He's
off
hitting
for
in
the
the
Nationals.
270s on the season
Third
coming into this
baseman,
one.
James Kaplan.
First pitch on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. Standing control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Good break and a strike. One and one. Here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting
And I'm
fifth,
looking at Jock Peterson out there roaming the outfield. I love how aggressive he is, and we've talked about that with different players, but he is not afraid to leave his feet and take that gamble.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Fouled back. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting
Oh,
sixth,
that'll make you smile as a
center
pitcher.
fielder.
You make a good pitch,
Right.
you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Now in the box, Bryce Harper. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and So far, he doesn't seem nervous.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Set to go now in the third. Ready for another chance? Corey Seager, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready on 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he just misses with a curveball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Grounded down, and this will kick off the third base bag. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 pitch. Ground ball right side. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, and now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
Striding in once again, Rodrigo Cardona, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score, the runner from third. Toles is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he is in there.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Stepping in now, Alan Henson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
The 2-0 pitch. Hit to first. Lewis is there. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Digging in, Yasiel Puig. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen.
Third baseman, Justin.
In now, Justin Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So they score 4 times on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Nationals nothing. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out.
Absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Alfonso de los Santos as the first 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Three and one now. Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Tenace.
At the plate, Freddie Tennis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
What I'm looking for on that right there, he pulls the bunt back, but now you know he's bunting. You tried to make him chase a pitch. Now I come back and throw him a strike and make him get it down. They give you out, take the out.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacob Palmer.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacob Palmer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. No one can make a play, and the first Nationals hit is going to be extra bases. And the run is in to score from second.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
De La Cruz In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now at the plate, Justin Lewis. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Before the first pitch, a check at first, but the runner's back easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. We're through 3 in our nation's capital, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Zach Curtis answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Ball 2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 2-0 on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit hard on the ground at first. Lewis moving to his right, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 26, Mason Helm.
Digging in to try it again, Mason Helm. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
6 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Digging in now, James Kaplan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
James Kaplan.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. In there, and it's even at 1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? That's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Andrew Toles.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Rodrigo Cardona, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far, and he'll get back in standing. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman
Alan Hansen, the next to bat. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
1 out and a runner on second base. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And this one's in the dirt. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Ready once again, Yasiel Puig. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. A man on third with 2 down. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Again, a 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Dodgers leave 1. They lead it 6-1. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Carlos Correa.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
3-1. Here it is. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
3-2.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Now batting, Alfonso de los Santos. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Matt, this is an 8-pitch at bat. Look at these pitches right here. Fouls them off, he's staying with them, but he's in a great rhythm as he's seeing all these pitches. Finally, he gets the pitch he wants, and whack, base hit. Great job.
Standing in now, Zach Curtis, and this one gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
The 1-0 delivery. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Runner at second here with one man out. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
1 out and a runner on second base. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Digging in and looking for more, Jacob Palmer. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Danny De La Cruz would be next. The 3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Once again, a 3-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
The catcher,
stepping in now, Danny De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
This guy's just a good hitter. You can tell anytime you get a base hit on 2 strikes and you stay with that ball right there, that's why the average is going to stay over 300.
First things first, here's a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Into the box as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 6-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Peterson.
Fouled back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. This is popped up. Kaplan is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
The 0-1 changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, first baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Ready once again, Kike Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, that's another single, his second hit of the game. He's having a good May. You know, you start looking at May as a player and you say, I'm partway through the season. I'm starting to get settled in. This is a great start to the year. He's over 300. He's off to a great start.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. In now, Mason Helm, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back standing. 2 out with the man at first. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch is high. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Digging in once again, James Kaplan. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Looking to send him packing again. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Cardona will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
All right, fielder number 22, Jason Hayward.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. One out, nobody on. Right over the middle, knee high.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And that misses 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So striding in, Bryce Harper. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Back here at Nationals Park, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. John Huber is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
John Huber.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it is now 7-3.
Well, when you're all over the place location-wise, sometimes you're just happy to get the ball anywhere near the strike zone. problem with that is one right there in the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
The catcher.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. And so
Seager.
watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a 1-2 strike. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box now, Rodrigo Cardona, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Nationals 3. Todd Huggins gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Todd Huggins.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Second baseman, Carlos Correa.
Over for a look here is Puig, but this is into the seats, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, left fielder, Alfonso de los Santos.
Digging in and looking for more, Alfonso de los Santos. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting,
Tommy Bloom will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Blum.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jacob Palmer. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-0 delivery. And that's too high, ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. He's gonna looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Stepping in now, Danny De La Cruz. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. One-zero count. Here it is. Look out. 2-0 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Three and 0 now.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Two men are on with two men out. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Striding in once again, Justin Lewis. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Hansen is there for it. And that ends the inning. 3 left for Washington. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Michael Givens has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Here's the 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
The left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hayward coming on. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You can't throw a ball high enough over this guy's eyes. He is a bad ball hitter, and if you throw it up, he'll just climb the ladder with the pitcher.
Peterson.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner back safely. Runner at first here, one man out. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Well, you see there on the graphic, he picks up stolen base number 9 on the year so far. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing. But that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Kike Hernandez. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Freddie Schuler will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Freddie Schuler.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Standing in, Corey Seager. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Set to deliver, the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
The 0-2 once more. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Nationals 3. Jeffrey Alfonso enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Ready for another chance. James Kaplan 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Kaplan.
Ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is going to be a foul ball. One and one. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Misses. Ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Puig is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Ready on 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left. On the move is Peterson. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Trevor Gott comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Trevor Gott.
Stepping in, Andrew Toles. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Andrew Toles.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Little chopper back his way. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, shortstop, Rodrigo Cardona.
Standing in, Rodrigo Cardona. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, second baseman, Alan Hansen.
Digging in the switch hitter, Alan Henson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Harper is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. William Sato
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The 0-1 pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, what a dive. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Fielder, Alfonso de los Santos.
Stepping in, Alfonso de los Santos. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul, off to the right, out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Willie Lerma will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. 287 the average coming in. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. And this is high, a ball and a strike. On the ground up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. 10-3 at the end of this contest. Mason Helm gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Freddie Tennis permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 10 runs, 13 hits.